Hey, friends. I wanted to let you guys know that today we are going to do like a mini yoga session. And just a little bit of context for this. This morning, I had like a really big meeting that was very important. And so, we feel the effects of that sort of stuff in our bodies, right? And so my body today is like zinging because it's just like, oh, we're ready, and that meeting went really well. And so I'm very grateful for that. But I still have the leftover effects in my body. And so I thought it might be helpful for you all as you're going throughout your daily life. There are moments when your body just feels like overly alive or like alert or things like that, or it just feels like it's on edge and like this hyper arousal, like everything about it, everything it feels like around you and in your body. So sometimes when that happens, there's a couple of techniques that we can use. There is tapping and shaking. And so today we're going to do a mini practice of tapping and shaking for our bodies. That's a yogic method. You can either use this kind of on the front end of things, like if you're going to work out, this is a nice way to kind of wake up your body and to get the blood flow going and to make sure that you're ready for that workout. But you can also use it for moments like for me right now when my body's like, what just happened? Then you can use this to help release some of that energy and just kind of restore back to calm. And so if you'll join me on your mats, hopefully you guys can see this here. Let me scoot you back a little bit so we can get into the picture. Okay, so join me on your mats. And today we're going to start by standing. I know normally we start by sitting or lying down, but today we're going to start by standing. We're going to inhale our arms up overhead. And then bring our palms together, exhale to heart center. We're going to do that 3 times. So second time, inhale up. Palms together, exhale to heart center. One more time, inhale up. Just getting the blood flowing, palms together, exhale to heart center. All right, go ahead, and then you're going to start to round down, coming into a forward fold first. So we're going to stay here for just a moment. And then we're going to start our tapping technique. So right while you're here, you're going to just start to tap the top of your feet. You're going to go all the way around. And then you're going to work your way up to your shins. Just going up and down, gently patting your skin. And moving across the front of those shins to the inside and outside of those legs, and then all the way to the back side. So now you're tapping the back of your calf muscles. Up through the back side of your knees, on the front side. Now you're going to go ahead and start to move your body up a little bit. So you might have to bend your knees a little bit as you do this, as you can see, just to create a little bit more stability. But you're still tapping your thighs, the outside of them, the back side of your hamstrings here. And again, back to your thighs, your knees, the inside of your thighs as well. And then you're going to ground yourself up slowly. You've got your hips and then those sweet bellies of ours. Tapping all the way around. Taking some deep breaths as you do it. And then you're moving this around to your side as well. I'm going to turn to face you guys. And then you're also tapping your low back. Well, actually, let me turn this way first. You're tapping all this low back space here. And you're just continuing at your own pace, tapping where it feels comfortable or where it feels good to release some stress. And then you're going to move this up. So for your chest, you can either keep an open palm like this and very gently tap if that feels comfortable to you, or you can use a little bit of a knuckle if that feels more comfortable to you. Maybe you need a little deeper kind of tissue massage, then I would use your your knuckles. And then just take some deep breaths here as you do this. All around that heart, all around that sternum, up into your shoulders. And then we're going to take the one arm. So you can start with your right or your left, it doesn't matter, but you're going to just start tapping that arm all the way up, all the way down, on the back side, through your armpit, around your shoulder. Again, just tapping. And this may feel funny, and that's totally fine, but sometimes our bodies, they just need a little bit of release. And then we're going to move over to the other side. So take the other arm. Continuing to breathe as you do so. Again, you're doing the back side of the arm up through your armpit, around your shoulder. And now you can start to tap on those trapezius muscles. So up on your shoulders. This is already helping me. I hope it's helping you too. And then up to the back side of your neck, you might want to be a little bit more gentle back here. Or if there's a spot in your body that feels a little bit more tender, if you need to be more gentle with yourself, feel free to do that. Go up through the back of your head, and then we're going to do like little raindrop fingers all over our head, okay? Because if we're tapping or patting or like, doing this on our head, that can be a little bit jarring for ourselves. So we're being really gentle. We're just doing little raindrops all over our heads. Very good. And now we're going to let those arms float down to the sides. And now we're going to start to shake. So we're going to shake out those hands first. Just starting with those fingers and those hands, but then you're making the movement a little bit bigger, so it's including your arms. Maybe you get into the upper arm stuff. Maybe you start to involve your shoulders if you need to. You might notice your heart rate raising a little bit, and that's okay. If you need to take a break, feel free to do that. And then here, you can either start to like bounce a little bit or bend your knees, or if you want to jump up and down, you're welcome to do that. And then we're going to take those arms up over our heads, over, and then bring them down. Again, just continue to bounce and shake as you feel comfortable. So up, out, and down. And again, if you want to add a little jump, you're welcome to, or if you want to add a little twist, you can. So some people like doing some of this sort of stuff. You're welcome to do that. For me, that's not me today, so I'm going to just stay with this right here. Taking some deep breaths. If you need to, kind of shaking out those legs one at a time. And then kind of settling down. And then we're going to take a nice deep inhale up overhead. Palms together. And exhale down to heart center. And just take a moment for yourself. Recover your breath if you need to. And then again, we're going to inhale, arms up. Bringing those palms together. Exhale down to heart center. Again, breathing deeply. Pausing. Again, thinking about all the energy that you just released, coming back to yourself. And then last one, inhale, arms up, palms together, exhale down to heart center. And from here, we're going to open up our palms to the front like this, inhaling those arms back, opening up the chest. And then exhale, hands back to heart center. And let's do that 3 times as well. So open up the palms, bring the arms back. Exhale to heart center. Last time, open up the palms. And then exhale down to heart center. Okay, and then from here, you're welcome to move into one of our other yoga flows, or if you have a particular yoga flow that you really like to do, feel free to do that. But I just wanted to show you that technique of the tapping and shaking. Sometimes that really helps to move out some of that kind of nervous energy, or if we have been triggered by something and nothing else is working, then this tapping stuff can be really, really helpful, and the shaking as well can be really helpful. So I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time.